Next card. It's a weird-looking card. What the heck is this?
Quito? Quito.
I didn't think this through. All right, let's continue.
Rack Cat? A raccoon? What does that say? Loses all mobility when not in Japan. Rocket attacks target insanely loud noises.
All right. It's nice looking.
I'll order some more of these Begimon cards for my shipper. Hang on, you guys. Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie. Turn on the ovens, mozzarella, and delicious.
That we play certain games and I open packs of Pokemon cards as in tandem with that to add to the content. So, for example, tonight when we play trading card game Shop Sim, I will open a pack of cards, and if people contribute, we'll open more. When we play Pokemon Champions tomorrow, we'll do the same thing. Okay. So this has basically been interesting for me because I've never really been a part of anything like that before. All right. I never, until 2 weeks ago, I never even owned a Pokemon card. Okay. And it's been interesting. You know, it's suspenseful to see if, are you going to get a hit? Are you not? I'm having a good time with it. All right. It's been various levels of success. There's been some streams where we opened 8 packs, and there's been multiple streams where we opened none. So it is what it is. Today, if someone contributes $50 at all on this stream, we'll open a pack of Pokemon cards. Okay. If you do it during the podcast, we'll actually do it before the podcast ends. All right. But if we don't, all right, it's okay. But I do enjoy doing it. It's been a cool part of supplemental content. However, last week I started with a new box of cards. It's called Phantasmal Flames. All right. I believe it was either from earlier this year or late last year. It's one of the Mega Evolution series of cards. And I paid a lot of money for it because this one apparently has some of the most valuable cards in the series. Like it has a Charizard that's worth like $900. Supposedly you have a chance to get that card. Okay. Now here's the thing. We've been opening cards out of this pack. At this point, we're 14 packs in out of 36. So there's 22 packs left in here. I've had suspiciously low amount of hits. I think I've only had like 2 in the whole box. Okay. And some people, when I took the picture of it when it arrived, had questioned if this was actually a scammed reseal box. They said that the seams on the side looked like they were sticking out, and that didn't look legit. And it was basically a fake box, and they think that I'm getting scammed by ordering from this website, tcgplayer.com, which is not only a place where you can get all kinds of information on Pokemon cards, including values and things like that, but you could also buy them from resellers there. Okay? So after all of this going on, all I'm going to say is I've done some research and I've come to a definitive answer. All right. And here's the answer. I do not believe that this is a scammed resale box whatsoever. I just believe that at this point I've had bad luck opening the packs. I do believe there'll be something good in here. Much like with that first box that I had of the regular Mega Evolutions, we did eventually get a couple good cards. They weren't amazing, but they were decent, right? I do believe that will happen with this box. Now, I have a definitive reason why, but I'm not going to tell you on this stream because this isn't a Pokemon stream. Here, we're going to talk about games. We're going to react to the Game Fest stuff, okay? So I'm going to put this to the side for now. If you want to know why I've come to this conclusion, why I think this is a legit box, and if you want to have your mind blown, okay, attend tonight's TCG Card Shop Simulator stream. Starts around 7 o'clock Pacific time. Gameplay starts around 7:30. When we start with the game, I'm going to tell you a story. It's going to absolutely positively blow your mind. You're not going to believe it, but it's going to be true. And it's going to show you why I do not think that this is a scam box whatsoever. Okay? Sound good? All right. So if you're interested, come back tonight. We will open packs on this stream if people contribute. But if not, all right, we'll check it out. All right. Come back tonight. I'll let you know. All right. How are you? Sorry, I do need to shamelessly shill, guys. If you could please support the stream, I would appreciate it. Like I said, after this reacting, which is going to be a while here, we're doing Lego Batman. And last time I played Lego Batman, sadly, basically no one supported the stream. So please support the show today if you're enjoying all this reacting. Thank you in advance to anyone who does. Yes, I will open a pack of Pokemon cards for $50, but that's really not part of the content. I have an announcement regarding Pokemon cards tonight on the late stream. It's a really big one, like no lie. This is anyone who's interested in that, you're going to want to attend the TCG stream tonight. I have big news. Okay? Okay. Thank you for $10. He says, let's go for Lego Batman. I can't stay until, because I still haven't finished it. I'm on chapter 5. I don't know how far in you are. But GX Shooter, I mean, I say this sincerely. Thank you so much, because I have a feeling that sadly we're just not going to get a lot of support for it. And I was hoping that we were going to get a lot of support early on here for me reacting to stuff. That hasn't happened. So sadly, we might have another dead stream because I'm playing Lego, which sucks. You know, I think the game is great, but sadly my audience doesn't stick around for this kind of stuff. Yes, Jessica, on the late stream, we're doing TCG Card Shop Sim. Whenever I play Card Shop Sim, I open a pack of Pokemon cards, and if people contribute, I open more. And I have a major announcement regarding that tonight. Major, major announcement. You're not going to, if you're into Pokemon cards, you're not going to want to miss tonight's late stream. It's a must-watch stream. Rise Jones, my audience is very, very mixed. They are definitely not an FGC audience. And the reason I say that is, you know, maybe 15 years ago, they would have been. But for a long time there, during the era of Street Fighter 5, I hated Street Fighter 5 with a passion. I really did. I detested it. And there just wasn't a lot going on in regards to fighting games outside of, like, you know, every once in a while I would play Tekken or Mortal Kombat. So it wasn't tons of fighting game coverage here for a while. You know, when Street Fighter 6 came out, I got back into fighting games again. So there is some of an audience that liked them, but it's not everybody. By the way, let's do a flex for Cyber Elk. That's 62 cents. So little, I can't even put it on the leaderboard. Wow. Okay, and NDO said he'll leave it to my discretion about pack opening. All right, here's what we'll do. Here's exactly what we'll do. If another person contributes $50 or more on this stream, okay, we will do a pack opening at the end of this stream, tail end of the Batman gameplay. But if we don't, we'll save that one pack and we'll open that along with the freebie pack and more that we'll do later tonight on the TCG stream. Again, I have a major, major announcement about the Pokemon card stuff on tonight's late stream. What's up, Satan? How are you, man?